Today's mug moment is from Matthew chapter 2, verses 1 and 2. Jesus was born in the town of Bethlehem in Judea during the reign of King Herod. About that time, some wise men from eastern lands arrived in Jerusalem, asking, "Where is the newborn King of the Jews? We have seen his star as it arose, and we have come to worship him." Matthew's account of Jesus' birth doesn't include shepherds or angels or a manger, but rather the record of several men who are called wise and who traveled a great distance to worship Jesus. While we often believe there were 3 of them, we don't really know how many came from the east, most likely from Persia. The Jewish prophet Daniel, who had been a captive but became a respected leader in ancient Babylon, which later became controlled by Persia, had written a timeline of when the Messiah would arrive. And it is likely that these wise and learned men connected the prophecy of Daniel with the prophecy of Balaam that mentioned a star coming out of Jacob. They saw a bright new star, and that convinced them to travel almost 1,000 miles to seek the newborn King of the Jews. They first went to Jerusalem, which they would have known as the city of Jewish kings. It was then ruled by King Herod, who was the ruler who was considered the current king of the Jews and whose power was assured by the Roman Empire. It's possible they expected King Herod to point out a newborn in his own family, but that was not the case. Regardless, we see several men seeking Jesus. They knew the ancient prophecies of the Jewish nation, and they believed those prophecies enough to embark on an extremely long journey to celebrate his birth and to worship him. The wise men showed incredible faith. Ask God today for faith like the wise men.